All right, so you guys, we had a new moon in Leo, but it's cusping Virgo. Okay, so I gotta throw Virgo in the circle there. But the moon officially, as you know, the time goes on throughout the day, the moon changes every 2 hours and it changes degrees. No, it changes every 2 days. The changes signs every 2 days, and the moon changes degrees every 2 hours. Okay, so the moon started off, this new moon started off in Leo, but it was at like 28, 29 degrees. And so now, as the day has progressed, the moon is now in Virgo at 4 degrees, but it's still in the same 11th house. And so, this is the energy. Energetically, this energy feels difficult. One reason being, Virgo energy is naturally picky, critical, and detail oriented. On top of that, the moon naturally is unstable in terms of it being emotional and ever changing. The third being, the 11th house deals directly with large groups of people, all of which with different values, beliefs, emotional needs, and desires, and motives. The fourth reason being, we are dealing with a new moon that kicked off in Leo, but is cusping Virgo. Leo energy is fixed, whereas Virgo energy is mutable. Both energies have very different needs and express them very differently. A new moon in Leo needs attention, admiration, and tends to be self centered, which makes the energy selfish, pompous, and childish. Whereas a new moon in Virgo makes the energy picky, judgmental, mature, and emotionally closed off. In conclusion, they do not mix. This combination to me gives off emotionally needing attention, but also wanting to serve and be of help, but in the 11th house, feeling resentful and even turned off by the very people you crave attention from and or wanting to help at the same time. The energy ultimately is very difficult. It's like, I understand this energy, but it's very hard to explain this energy, and that's the problem, especially when dealing with people. Imagine being in a relationship with someone and they crave attention, admiration, loyalty, and whatever else. They have high standards or specific standards, but they do not communicate it. If they do communicate it, if they do communicate what they need, that it constantly changes. Okay, so that standard essentially changes. To me, the energy is annoying and demanding and very unclear. If you saw my short before I started this live and you heard the kid crying in the background and I was about to lose my shit, that's pretty much how adults are acting right now. Like crying kids, and whatever you do to try to appease that child, it only makes the child scream even louder and more annoying. That's how people are acting at this time. It's very difficult. You don't know whether to ignore the kid or you don't know to address the kid. You don't know to ignore these people or to address these people. It's difficult to grasp. It's difficult to understand. It's like I want to grip somebody up by their neck and just but let me get back to this. Let me calm down. Just calm down. Okay. It's like a child crying and crying and crying. And when you try to help or give what the child needs, it doesn't know what it wants. The child may even say what they want, and you give them what they want, but they're still crying. It's a never satisfied energy, and it's quite demanding and quite draining. The best way I can explain this energy, it's like someone always wanting something even when they have it. If this plays out in your relationship, this is definitely an indicator of someone searching for greener grass, a better partner, a better toy, a better job, always something better than what is already provided or given. It's essentially greedy, ungrateful, and if catered to, this will make a spoiled brat-like energy. The moon in astrology represents unconsciousness, and so this placement also indicates not only restlessness, but unconscious behaviors that are usually projected in the ego and onto others. Personally, this energy deters me from having children of my own. I just don't have the time, the patience, or the energy for this kind of behavior. It's annoying. I find that in the 11th house of larger groups of people with different backgrounds and upbringings, most operate this way, even if they are adults. It's a very dependent vibe going on here, and it's unconsciously hidden. There's a hidden expectation found with this cusp of energy. The Leo energy wants you to just know what is wrong and fix it. The Virgo energy knows what is wrong, but wants you to communicate it in a mature and clear manner so that the Virgo energy can fix it. There's a strong conflict, and that is why it's difficult to even write about this. And again, this energy is coming from the 11th house of many people. I find it to be very annoying and demanding. Most do not say what they mean, nor do they mean what they say, and yet they expect you to be of service to that. Most refuse to rise to the occasion of self-improvement and development. They prefer being immature and giving subtle clues instead of communicating effectively. Leo energy lacks discipline, whereas Virgo seeks discipline. Like I mentioned with the ascendant in Scorpio, most overlook and blatantly ignore details, especially when it pertains to themselves and their unconscious behaviors. They refuse to be conscious about their behaviors, and the new moon in Virgo energy encourages consciousness that the new moon in Leo is fixated on ignoring. It's like a child doing something bad and they get reprimanded for that bad thing. The child begins to cry and only wants to focus on how they got reprimanded, but not what they did. This energy is annoying because this is how most adults act. Example, I was helping my father out. I was helping out Virgo energy at my dad's school. And one of the kids got sent to the principal's office for hitting the teacher. He was in trouble, and of course, he was getting reprimanded for his behavior. All I heard was the kid crying that he didn't want the principal to call his mom because his mom was going to give him a beating. He kept yelling, I know I hit the teacher, but don't call my mom because I'm going to get a beating. The kid refused to comprehend that he hit the teacher and him hitting the teacher was wrong. He just only cared about him getting punished. When I observe people, and people is the 11th house, most do things to others, and more times than not out of spite, and when they get caught, they play victim. They play victim, and now you're the bad guy for holding them accountable and making them aware of their evil, selfish, and unconscious behaviors. It's like when I was married, the man was cheating on me, and I found out. I confronted him about it, and it resulted in him throwing a temper tantrum, throwing things all over the room and all of the house. He was shaking the table. And then it resulted in him storming out the house, okay, making me feel like the bad guy for addressing his infidelity. And then he proceeded to go out and cheat some more as some type of revenge for me finding out as his wife at the time that you were cheating. The energy is like a what the fuck moment. This new moon in Leo cusping Virgo is nothing but what the fuck energy. It's nothing but what the fuck. So in conclusion, it is annoying. It is annoying as hell. And just real quick about this attention shit. I started a little Snapchat because I have two phones, okay? Kevin Gate vibes. I have two phones. And I need to be able to, I need everything on the same, like I need what I have on this phone, on that phone. So I got another Snapchat. And within 5 seconds of me creating this new Snapchat, this dude that I used to talk to immediately tried to like befriend me on the Snapchat. And this motherfucker is annoying as hell. And the fact that I just created this and you just like how, yo, how? Where did you come from? Mind you, he lives in my development. And yesterday he fishes. And yesterday he was around my apartment building, I guess like, I don't know, like practicing his little hook and sinking, whatever the fuck. But it's like, no other time have you come in front of my apartment building next to this pond to try to do your little fishing shit. Why are you here? It's like he wants me to see him. He wants me to run out. Hey, hi, how you been? And I just won't do that. And if you heard, what did I drop? I think it was something else I dropped earlier. And I was talking about how I've been very aroused lately, you know, and baby's been on my mind. It's kind of like a dog in heat type of shit. It's like these things are not being done as a coincidence. Like these motherfuckers, they know. And hello, rose quartz. I need to go get me some rose quartz. I do. I do. And so I say all this to say the energy is annoying as fuck. And this is these people's last ditch efforts because, again, Mercury is going direct tomorrow. And this is people's last ditch efforts to get in there. To get in there like swimwear. This is their last ditch efforts. So that was Ryan, that he fishes. He's trying to do his last ditch efforts to get into my energy. It's gonna be a no. I'm waiting for Leonard. Leo, his name is Leo, Leonard. I'm waiting for his African ass. I'm waiting. I'm already knowing he's about to come through I'm already knowing. This is the last ditch effort. This is breakthrough energy, y'all. Huddle in team. Huddle in, team. This is how we're going to do this. This is how we're going to do this. Huddle in. We can't go down. Okay? This is overtime. We're in overtime right now. Okay? I need you at that position. I need you at point. I need you on the side. I need you to block the goal. All right, they're gonna try to maneuver. Yo, I'm dead ass. They're gonna try to maneuver. I need you to come through and block that shit. Set a pick, and I'm gonna need you to come through and hit them with the. I need you to hit them with the alley-oop. I need you to put a 3 on them because we can't drive in. Okay, we're not gonna be able to drive in. We're gonna have to get them from the outside because they're in the inside. Huddle in, everyone. This is the game plan. We gotta make it to tomorrow. All right, we gotta make this. We can't lose. I'm dead ass. All right, I'm dead serious right now, okay? I'm dead serious. It's crunch time. Okay? It's crunch time. And I need you to understand that even though we're going Mercury retrograde direct tomorrow, okay? There's still a shadow area. There's still going to be a shadow period. There's going to be a shadow area. And that shadow is the Taurus and the descendant in Taurus in the 7th house. It's still lingering up in there. That's relationships. That's relationships. Okay. And Taurus energy is known to have the money, the stability. It's going to appear like the motherfuckers are ready to be serious. They're ready to be serious. They're ready to be a man. They're ready to be a woman. They are down for life. They're going to do this. I need y'all. I need you. Okay? I need you to get in your positions. Y'all like this bitch is crazy. I am. I'm very crazy. But there is truth in my crazy. There's truth, all right? So team, come on. Go get the emojis together. Get the emojis. Huddle up. 1, 2, 3. We about to win, right? 1, 2, 3. That's how I think we used to do it back in basketball times. Let's go. All right? All right.